Tori here with another Tori Tech Talk video where I'm showing you apps and technology that you can use for photography, for scrapbooking, for project life, or whatever makes you happy. And today I want to show you another app on my phone that I adore for photo editing, and I love to use this before I make scrapbooking or project life pages, before I print my photos. Today I want to show you the Color Story app. And this is one of the apps that was designed by a beautiful mess and the amazing creators over there. A few weeks ago I showed you the ABM app. They actually have three apps now. They have the ABM app, they have a Color Story, and then they also have this app called Party Party, which is super fun too. So maybe I'll do a video tutorial on this app some other time, but today I want to show you the Color Story app. It is free to download. However, there are in-app purchases. Again, I like to spend money on photography apps. That's like what I spend money on. So I did buy the in-app purchases, but it's really up to you whether you do or not. There is lots that you can do with just the free version too. So let me show you what you can do with a Color Story. You have the option to either select your most recent photo, to select photos from your camera roll, or to select your camera and take a photo. So let me just select a photo from my camera roll that I can show you how to edit. So let's choose Bernie. I feel like I've been using him for all these videos, but that's okay. You guys don't mind because he's adorable, right? So with this app, it's like I would say it's one of, if not my favorite photo app editing software. I don't edit my photos on my computer. Like I don't want to learn how to do something new, but I do use this app if I want to edit a photo. So with this app, you can do tons of fun things. You can make it a square if you're using it for Instagram. You can keep it a rectangle, add white border around it. You can crop. You can rotate the photo if you want. I'm just showing you how to do that. You can tilt it, so if the photo is not the right direction, you can tilt it. Oh, look at that. He's so cute, even diagonally. You can flip it, you can rotate it, lots of different options here. So let's just go back and start over. I think we should make this a square photo because for Project Life, I've been using all 4x4 photos, so I'm gonna just imagine that I'm using this photo for Project Life. Once you have the square or the image that you want edited, like as in cropped or framed, flipped or whatever, you're going to click the little check mark to begin editing it. Then you're going to click continue, and now is the fun part. Honestly, there's so many fun things you can do. You can add filters, effects, and then there's different tools you can use to edit your photo too. So I want to show you the different options. With filters, you can add all these really fun filters. Now there are some in the essential pack that everybody gets, so I'll just play with those ones for now. But there's tons of really cool ones that you can purchase as well. And honestly, I've never seen so many filters in my life in an app. So honestly, this is the coolest app. So I'll just use the essentials for now. There's a bunch of different ones, and once you click them, it'll show you what happens to your photo to see the different filters. This light bright one is cute for this photo, or maybe sharp. I really like sharp. If you want to see what the photo looked like before, hold your finger down on it. And select the opacity of the filter here. And you can scroll up and down to add it. Now, on that Beautiful Mess website, they do have tutorials for how to use this app, and they suggest that they don't usually go full on a filter. I like to go full. I don't know, maybe I'm just like full of it. That's who I am. But I like to go full, so I'll pick a filter and click the little check mark, and I like it there. You can also layer filters, which is really cool. So I've added that filter, but let's say I want to add another filter on top. I can do that. I can select another one, like this lipstick one, and add that on top and scroll to brighten it, to dim it down a little bit. That looks cute. Click the little check mark. So I've added a couple different filters. Again, there's a whole bunch of different ones there. If you click the back button, you can select the different styles. There's vintage, deep, boho, black and white, airy, fresh, organic, chrome, plush, good vibes, essentials, lots of different ones. And they just added this feature where you can like add favorites, which is kind of fun. So I haven't added any yet, but whatever. So there you go. I've added some filters on there. I like how it is, so I'm going to leave it. The next thing that you can do is select these little dots there, and that is for effects. And this is cool. With this app, there's all these different effects. There is a starter pack that comes with it for free. So there's, I think yes, 4 or 5 different ones that you get there. If you purchase the add-on, there's more options. There are, let's just go back to the home screen here. There are flares and bokehs, light leaks, and color fogs. So I'll show you the different ones. With the flares and bokeh, you can add those different bokeh effects. So that's kind of fun. You can drag the bokeh effects too. So if you don't want it to be in somebody's face, for example, you just drag your finger to where you want it and it'll add it. And again, you have the option to change the opacity of any of these effects. You can mirror them, so if you want to flip them, you can flip them. All these different options. You can drag the filter to wherever you want to add it. And that's kind of like a really fun thing you can do. So let's say I think this photo actually would look really cute with a bokeh. There's even some fun ones at the end here if you purchase, like stars and stuff. So let's do a light leak kind of off to the side here so it's not on his face. That's pretty. A little more off to the side. Perfect. I can change the opacity. I want it to be a little lighter. Perfect. And when you're ready, click the check mark and it'll add it. Okay, so let me show you some of the other effects you can add. There's also the option for light leaks. And so like if you were using a vintage camera and there was a light leak, it would just add it. So there's all these different options for light leaks. These look really good on outdoor photos. Like this one off to the side is kind of pretty. So let's say I want to change the opacity. I can do that. I can flip it so you guys can see. I can mirror it, but I actually like it on the other side. And then once I'm ready, just click the little check mark. Okay, let's go back. And the last option is color fog, which is super cool. You can actually add like a fog on top of your photo with a color. And you can decide how much of a color fog you want or how little. And then there's different colored ones that you can add, which I don't know if that would be good for this photo, but for like some other kind of photo, it would look really pretty. You can even add a white one if you want. So I'm going to actually remove that, and you can do that by hitting the little X. Okay. So once I go back, I've showed you filters, I've showed you effects. There's also tools where you can adjust curves, clarity, contrast, brightness, temperature, hues, all those different things. I don't have time in this video to go through all of them. However, the curves one is really one of my favorite ones. If you have a photo that's dark in one corner and bright in the other, you can use the curve and it'll fix those kind of problems that you might have in your photo. For example, one area being too dark and the other being brighter. Okay, that photo looks fine though. You can increase the clarity, which is kind of fun. You can see how it changes that. I like it, my photos more soft, so I don't usually do that, but you might want to. Temperature, shadows, blurs. See, you can kind of see it blurring out a little bit. You can even add a vignette, so a little darker around the edges, or you can remove it. So I don't want one, but there you get the idea. You can crop it still if you wanted to go back to those options. You can save the effects that you've done. So if you want to do the same effects on a future photo, you can definitely save those. And once you're done, you can click the little done button in the top right hand corner. It automatically saves it to your camera roll, but you can click save and finish, and you can add it to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, email, or text it. I love this. I'm going to add it to Instagram. It'll pop up, ask me if I want to go to Instagram, and I do. So I'll be like, check out this cute photo I made. Check out Bernie. Hashtag Bernie Bissell. Boom, boom. Okay, and now you guys can all go to my Instagram and like that. Other than that, it's super cool what you can do with this app. I love that you can use the Color Story app to do really cool photo editing things, whether it's just increasing filters or the fun effects. Lots of different things you can do. And you can undo, which is really nice, by just clicking these little undo and redo buttons in the bottom there. And also check out the different filters you have and delete them if you really wanted to. Okay, so there's really cool things you can do with this app. I encourage you to check it out since it's free. I think it would definitely be fun to check out, download it, see if you like it, and then if you do like it, think about purchasing the add-ons because it's kind of cool. Anyways, that's it for me today for Tori's Tech Talk video. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below. Do you have this app? Do you like it? Leave a comment so people know. I love to hear other people sound off about the apps because sometimes I have my own personal view, but then somebody else has like something that they thought of that they want to share. So feel free to leave a comment below. If there's an app that you'd like me to give a review on that has to do with photography, scrapbooking, card making, whatever, let me know. I would love to see it. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Talk to you next week. Bye.